What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in again. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you like finance, investing, credit cards, and a bunch of other random stuff. And you can also do me a huge favor and smash that like button down below. It really helps the channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, or want to see any type of video, feel free to drop it in the comments below. You can also turn on post notifications so you can be notified when I post a new video. But let's get straight to it. I'm going to be talking about the Apple Card today, and I previously did a video on this. I did a video on this in the beginning of 2021, and quite honestly, if you saw that video, which probably nobody did because I didn't have any subscribers then, I really don't have any subscribers now, but I pretty much said, or I'm pretty much replicating the same sentiment, that this card is like, I'm not crazy about it. Now I'm gonna give my reasonings. I might get some hate for this. I know like some people love it and they just swear by it and they'll die over their Apple Card. But I'm just gonna talk about the card, the pros, the cons. Is this worth getting for you? And maybe some possible other alternatives. So let's get into it. First of all, I'd like to say that I am an Apple fanboy. I like Apple. I think their products are amazing, have changed the world. And I have a MacBook myself. I also have an iPhone. So I really like their products, but with the Apple Card, I'm just not crazy about. It does have no annual fee, which is great, you know. So one thing is, if you get this card and you don't like it, or figure you don't use it as much or whatever, it's no harm, right? It's no annual fee, so it's not really that big of a deal. And that's a very great positive. That's a big pro. Another great thing about the card is that it's metal. It's titanium. It looks, sounds, and feels nice. We all love metal cards. I do. If you're watching this video, you probably do. Or if you haven't seen one, or you don't know what a metal card is like, if you do see one, you'll notice the difference right away. They're much better looking. When you drop them on the table, they sound nice, got that premium feel. Metal cards are just superior in every way. And it's really hard to find a metal card with no annual fee. I can't even think of one, honestly, and I know a lot of credit cards. So if you want a metal card with a no annual fee, this might be the card for you. Now, aside from that, I'm not really crazy about all the other features, which I'm going to be getting into, right? So 3% cash back at Apple, 2% when you use your iPhone or your Apple Watch to pay with your Apple Card. So nothing crazy. 3% when you use your Apple Card for Apple Pay, and I'm just gonna read off some of the places. So do on read, I don't even know like what that is, to be honest. Mobile, Panera, I don't know who eats at Panera. Uber, I think a lot of people use Uber. Walgreens, I use Walgreens. Exxon, I don't really use that. Nike, I shop at Nike. T-Mobile, used to use that, don't use it anymore. Long story short, well, that's a story for another time. We won't get into that. Uber Eats, you know, some people use that. Yeah, so it's like very like specific things. I'm not so sure that if it's really worth getting 3% back at those places, to be honest. Another great perk somebody mentioned on my TikTok, and it's also on the Apple Card, on the Apple website for the front page of the Apple Card, is that you get no interest when you buy Apple products. And while this may seem like a great feature, to be honest, I don't really think it's that crazy, because when you look at other cards like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, Chase Freedom Flex, the Discover Cashback card, a lot of these beginner-oriented cards have 0% interest for the first year, or the first year and a half, or the first 15 months. So it's not really like that big of a perk. Now you do get, you know, the cash back while shopping at Apple, but compared to all the cash back that you get, like I mentioned on the Chase Freedom Unlimited, Chase Freedom Flex, Discover Cashback card, I feel like those cards are more valuable for most people. I think this card is just okay. It's not terrible by any means. I personally don't see the appeal. I certainly wouldn't get this card. I'm not so sure I can recommend or suggest it to other people. You'd have to just really just analyze, do you use those places? And, you know, do you want a no annual fee titanium metal card? Is that something you're interested in? Then maybe get it. But the biggest problem I have with this card, quite honestly, is that the card has no sign-up bonus. And what a lot of people don't realize, especially when they're new in the credit card game, is you make money on the sign-on bonuses. You don't make money on the percentages or the cash back. I mean, you do, but it's not much compared to the sign-on bonus. So a lot of, like Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, $200 cash back. Chase Freedom Flex, Chase Freedom Unlimited, $200 cash back. A lot of these other beginner-oriented starter cards, I don't know if Apple's really going for that. I think Apple's really going for their core base of like people who love their product and will buy anything that they sell. But a lot of these other cards have, you know, the rewards categories that are just as good, if not better. In my opinion, they're better. And they also come with a sign-up bonus. So yeah, just to be quite honest, I'm not crazy about this card. I just think it's whatever. It's okay. I don't see myself ever getting this card. But maybe if you have a business and you spend a lot on Apple products, or I'm sure there's like certain specific demographics of people who can find a lot of value in this card. But my review of it, not crazy about it. I don't really see the appeal. And yeah, like I mentioned, some alternatives: Chase Freedom Flex, Chase Freedom Unlimited, Discover Cashback Card, Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Plenty of other cards that you can get more value from, or at least I can, and I believe that most people also can too. That's pretty much the end of this video. I took all that time, kind of rambled, just to say this card is not that great. But that's also my personal opinion, so always do your own research. Don't just listen to what I say. Look at this card and say, hey, is this a good card for me? Is this not a good card for me? And make the decision based on that. I'm just on the internet talking about stuff that I like to talk about because nobody in my personal life wants to hear me talk about credit cards. And apparently people on YouTube like to hear that stuff. So if you're one of those people, please consider subscribing. You can also hit that like button, which would do me a huge favor, huge help. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I don't really have many subscribers, but it would be nice to get some at some point. If you have any questions, suggestions, or if you think this video just sucks, feel free to drop a comment down below. And you can also turn on post notifications so you can be notified when I post a new video. Like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent. That's one of my big goals this year. So again, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every viewer. Hopefully I will catch you in the next video. See ya.